So, Paxos halts BUSD minting as SEC reportedly prepares lawsuit. Crypto, so this is from Decrypt, a website. Crypto brokerage firm Paxos Trust will end its relationship with Binance for the BUSD stablecoin, it said in a statement. The SEC is reportedly taking aim at the owner and issuer of the world's first largest stablecoin, Binance USD. Per the Wall Street Journal, the US Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, plans to sue Paxos Trust for violating investor protection laws. So, in a press release shared with Decrypt, Paxos confirmed that it was halting the minting of BUSD and would end its relationship with Binance for the stablecoin. It also made assurances that existing BUSD tokens are fully backed, so they're fully backed by the dollar. Okay, so if you trust the dollar, fully backed and will be redeemable for at least 1 year. So your BUSD is safe. All right, it's a stable coin. It is safe. So you've no need to panic, not for a year at least anyway. And I'll see where this goes. So Decrypt has not been able to independently verify whether or not the SEC is preparing legal action against Paxos. So if we go on Twitter and see what CZ Binance says, CZ says, so in a thread 1 out of 8, in summary, BUSD is issued and redeemed by Paxos and funds are SAFU. Okay, so that means they're safe. All right, it's just like SAFU just means safe. It's just a little bit like HODL means holding. Okay. 2, we were informed by Paxos they have been directed to cease minting new BUSD by the New York Department of Financial Services, so the NYDFS. Paxos is regulated by the NYDFS. BUSD is a stable coin wholly owned and managed by Paxos. Okay, so remember, BUSD is not owned by Binance. All right, the SEC cannot directly influence Binance, but what they're doing is, in short, they're having a go at the foundations of Binance, they're trying to take away their stable coin and just mess it about, basically. Okay, because they can't go after Binance because Binance is not on the US. It's not on US soil. Binance.us is, but Binance.com isn't. So as a result, BUSD market cap will only decrease over time. So in other words, whatever market cap's there, whatever BUSD is out there at the moment will stay out there until it gets kind of exchanged, okay, for the dollar, and it'll slowly go down over time, but it'll still be worth $1. So you've got no need to panic. Paxos will continue to service the product and manage redemptions. Paxos also assured us the funds are safe and fully covered by reserves in their banks, with their reserves audited many times by various audit firms already. Okay. So on the alleged SEC versus Paxos lawsuit, I have no information about it other than public news articles. The lawsuit is between the US SEC and Paxos, so it's got nothing to do with Binance. I am not an expert on US laws, but personally, and I agree with Miles's logic. This is Miles Deutscher from Crypto Banter. The SEC has labeled BUSD as an unregistered security and is suing its issuer Paxos. But how on earth is a stablecoin considered a security when it clearly doesn't meet the Howey test criteria? Okay, so no one has ever had the expectation of profit when buying BUSD. So I own BUSD and I've traded with BUSD, as in exchanged it and bought other things for it. And I don't expect that when I get BUSD to make a profit from it. I'm just merely using it as a stable coin to trade other crypto with it. So when I use BUSD, I treat it as a 1-for-1, one BUSD equals $1 US. I've got no I've got no inclinations of that's not the right word. I've got no feelings that it's going to make me money when I get BUSD. So I agree here that this seems like complete garbage. So in doing so, the Supreme Court established 4 criteria to determine whether an investment contract exists. An investment contract is an investment of money in a common enterprise with the expectation of profit. All right, expectation of profit. And anyone who's getting BUSD, I don't think has the expectation of profit to be derived from the efforts of others. So if BUSD is ruled as a security by the courts, it'll have profound impacts on how the crypto industry will develop or not develop, okay, in the jurisdictions where it is ruled as such, i.e. the USA. So Binance, so just remember the SEC only covers the USA. The USA has about 350 million people. The Earth has a population of 8 billion people. So remember, the SEC is not crypto. All right. It just rules over 350 million people financially. Okay. So Binance will continue to support BUSD for the foreseeable future. We do foresee users mitigating to other stablecoins over time, and we will make product adjustments accordingly, e.g. move away from using BUSD as the main pair for trading, etc. So 8 out of 8, given the ongoing regulatory uncertainty in certain markets, we'll be reviewing other projects in those jurisdictions to ensure our users are insulated from any undue harm. Okay, so there we go. No need to panic. The SEC are just being a pain in the ass, from what I can gather, which is typical of them. You know, their whole objective really is to protect people. I don't see how this protects people. It just seems like they're going after one company when they should be going after companies that are running Ponzi schemes and stuff like that. You've seen most of my videos. Why aren't the SEC having a go at companies like Stable Fund and all these companies that are genuinely ripping people off? We're here. This is just nonsense. So that's my feelings about it, and I think that's many others. You know, USDC. Why aren't they going after USDC? I think BUSD is probably the most stable coin that there is out there, most trusted stable coin out there. So they're going after the wrong one. They should go after anything. They should go after USDT rather than BUSD. So this is, in my eyes, this is clearly America versus Binance, and they're treating Binance as some sort of. I think they think it's some sort of Chinese company when it isn't. All right. So that's the feeling I get over this. It's just a lot of FUD. It really is this time. It is genuine FUD.